Hi. Today's video is actually not the one I planned it for it to be. I was on Facebook a little while ago and a friend of mine had posted a link to a music video of Start All Over Again. And I said, wow, I think I'm changing my mind. There's a few different versions of Start All Over Again. And I've got both videos up. The one going back to 1936 was with Fred Astaire. It says something when you look at how long this song has been around, because suffering isn't unique to this time in our lives. Feeling depressed and falling down and having to get back up again and start all over again is not unique. When I was watching the version with Fred Astaire, it brought back to mind another movie, and it was The Best Years of Our Lives. And it was a story about World War II veterans. One of them was physically disabled. And for others, it was clearly they were dealing with what was called at the time shell shock, which eventually, in the Vietnam generation, it was changed to post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, it's really fascinating when you stop to think about how much things have not changed and changed at the same time. Back then, they weren't talking about PTSD. They were talking about, shell shock, but they weren't talking about what PTSD did to civilians. It was all combat related. But the more they studied what the trauma of combat did, the more they understood what living did to people. So the song, I think it was really good. It put me in a much different mood than the mood I was in before I watched it. And your mood can change too. What inspires you? What makes you happy? What makes you chair dance? What picks you up so you can start all over again? It's certainly not anything doom and gloom. We know that. But think about what makes you happy, what changes your mood, what lifts you up. And then use it. We all fall down. We're all going to have bad days. We're all going to have doubts and confusion. But as long as we have hope and inspiration, as long as we do keep picking ourselves up when we fall down, life is good. Remember, it's your life. Get in and drive. See you next time.